Hello, and welcome to the latest installment of Inside CPH, to Cleveland Playhouse's 2022-23 season, and soon to our first show, American Mariachi. We are so excited to bring this story to Cleveland, to bring you back to the Allen Theater, and most importantly, to bring people from a variety of neighborhoods, communities, and cultures together to enjoy this story about family, tradition, love, music, and memory. Recently, we had the opportunity to sit down with American Mariachi's playwright, Jose Cruz Gonzalez, and the director, Henry Godinez, to ask them how they've seen white and Latinx audiences respond to the play and what hopes they have for its run here at CPH.
Even though there is some Spanglish in the play, that they completely understand it. And it goes hand in hand with that notion of like, oh, this is about mariachi. It's about, Mexican culture. It's not me. The great surprise being that when they walk out, they realize, oh my God, I totally related to that story.
To see how much the Latin community would return back.
Yeah.
You would see maybe a husband and wife come, and then the next thing they bring their grandparents, or they would then bring their children. And then suddenly you'd have these rows of family coming back, folks coming back 8 times. Folks talking about that they could walk into a space where they often felt not, that they belonged, but now that they felt like they belonged. They could hear a language that they recognized, music from their past, their families.
What makes American Mariachi so powerful is that it's a very specific story about a Mexican family in the 1970s. But it's also a universal story about what every American, whether they're from Colombia, Italy, Nigeria, Croatia, or New Zealand, experiences and hopes for.
When we first premiered it in Denver, one of the things that was most powerful for me was how many folks shared the same story of having parents, family members dealing with memory care and dementia. That was one of the things that really surprised me.
What I love about this play, and what has always been so important to my mission in the work that we do, is getting people to understand that we have so much more in common than we have indifferent about who we are as human beings. Family, tradition, love. Every family has that.
In particular, when you have an audience of different communities coming together, the excitement that happens, there's an alchemy that happens in that, and where you'll suddenly hear an audience member right there who might be singing in Spanish while you're watching the show, or they're singing along over there, or they might be whispering to one another, translating, one language to another. Or you'll start to hear these gritos, these yells, and or, oh yeah, that's my cousin. Oh yeah, that's my uncle. That kind of thing that starts to happen, and it's infectious.